Dear shareholders, a very good day to you. Welcome to Sunway Construction Group's 9th Annual General Meeting. Thank you for your continued support and your virtual presence. Today, I'll be presenting to you Sunway Construction Group Berhad's financial highlights for the year 2022, our project highlights, followed by prospects for the years ahead and our ESG highlights. Let's begin with the highlights of our financial performance. I'm pleased to share that despite the challenging macroeconomic environment during the year, Suncon has successfully delivered a stellar performance. We have achieved a revenue of 2.155 billion, bouncing back to pre-pandemic levels, and profit before tax of 184 million, the highest PBT to date since the group's listing. Our strong performance was underpinned by our focus on solid execution of our projects in hand, as well as our business expansion strategies to grow our order book. Both our construction and precast segments recorded improved performance in revenue compared to the preceding financial year, with a full resumption of economic activities in Malaysia and Singapore during the year. Similarly, PBT also improved for both segments with a return to normalcy in operating conditions. In terms of balance sheet ratios, both the average ROE and ROCE have picked up since the pandemic in tandem with better earnings before interest, tax and profit. Our dividend payout has been consistently more than 35% of our net profit as committed by the management. In total, we have successfully completed 41 projects during the year. Out of this includes 6 building projects, which sets a new operational milestone for us. The projects are TMB Quarters Campus Phase 2 in Bangsa, Sunway Serene in Kelana Jaya, and Sunway International School in Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur. Over in Penang, we have successfully completed Sunway Medical Centre Phase 1 in Seberang Jaya and Sunway Carnival Mall Extension in Seberang Jaya as well. In Johor, we have completed Sunway Big Box Office in Sunway City Iskandar Puteri. Our MEP division successfully completed 8 projects during the year. Among the projects include the MEP works at the MRT underground stations in Central West and Chansao Lane. Our Geotechnical division successfully completed 4 projects during the year. Among these include the bore piling works at Tesco Warehouse in Shah Alam. We continue to perform well in the sustainable energy segment. During the year, we completed a total of 18 solar projects for residential, commercial and industrial properties with a cumulative clean energy generating capacity of 17.866 megawatt peak. Among these includes the solar photovoltaic panels installation at University Science Malaysia Engineering Campus in Nibong Tebal, Penang. The project has an energy generating capacity of 4.325 megawatt peak and a power purchase agreement of 20 years. Over in Singapore, we have successfully completed and commissioned the Integrated Construction and Prefabrication Hub ICPH in Pulau Punggol Barat. This fully automated precast plant will complement our existing 2 plants in Iskandar and Senai, Johor, to cater to the robust demand for precast components for HDB projects in Singapore. Moving on to our ongoing projects. We are currently undertaking the mixed development project at South Quay Square, Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur. We are also in progress of constructing our maiden district cooling system at this project as well. We have several high-rise, mixed development and residential projects currently ongoing in the Klang Valley, including Sunway Belfield, Sunway Flora and Sunway Velocity 2 Plot B, which are at different stages of progress. Moving on to the civil division. We have substantially completed the LRT3 Package GSO 7 and 08 project this year and are currently undertaking the balance work at Package GSO 6 with target completion by end of 2023. In March this year, we were awarded the Rapid Transit System Link project between Johor Bahru and Singapore for RM 604.9 million. We have started on the piling works and construction is progressing accordingly. Both our large-scale solar 4 projects in Kapar, Selangor and Gopeng Perak have achieved financial close at end 2022 and are progressing well. We target for the scheduled commercial operation date by the end of this year. Moving on to India. Our India projects were disrupted by the extreme weather conditions of heavy rainfall and floods during the past year. We have continued to adapt our project planning and management approach accordingly. The Minshruti Chidambaram Highway is targeted for completion at the end of this year, while the Torapalli Agraham Jitandali Highway is expected to be completed by second quarter of 2024. In summary, we have a solid outstanding book order of RM6 billion, which will provide earning visibility over the next 2 to 3 years. At the same time, we are actively pursuing opportunities that will help us propel our earnings to greater heights in the years ahead. Moving forward, Suncon is committed in charting a new growth path by expanding our order book beyond traditional construction projects and local mega infrastructure projects. One of our key priorities is the data center sector. Malaysia is witnessing a surge in new and emerging data center investments with over 800 megawatt capacity scheduled for development over the next 5 years. Suncon has already secured a data center project in Sedenat Tech Park, Johor, allowing us to gain valuable experience and positioning us to capitalize on emerging opportunities in this sector. In addition, Suncon aims to expand into new sectors such as power plants. We have entered into an engineering procurement construction EPC agreement for a thermal power plant in Hau Giang Province, Vietnam with Song Hao 2 Power Company Limited, marking a significant milestone in our foray into power generation industry. The estimated value is approximately $2.4 billion. Furthermore, Suncon is actively seeking collaborations with new and existing joint venture partners to explore other segments, including special purpose facilities such as semiconductor factories and warehouses. With a global surge in demand for electronics manufacturing services and semiconductors, we see great potential in Southeast Asia markets. Suncon is eager to expand our order book in these sectors through strategic collaborations. Sustainable energy remains one of our key priorities for the years ahead. Our involvement in the district cooling system projects and large-scale solar projects has positioned us favorably in the sustainable energy sector. Furthermore, the recent release of 800 megawatt quota for solar photovoltaic assets under the Corporate Green Power Program (CGPP), based on virtual power purchase agreement mechanism, opens up ample room for further growth in this sector. Leveraging on our healthy balance sheet and solid asset base, we have strong financial backing to take on large and complex public infrastructure projects that require private financing initiative. Moreover, we are adept at offering a range of project financing schemes to private ventures that demonstrate favorable IRRs. To further enhance our investment capability, we are currently exploring opportunities to divest our 2 ongoing India HAM projects upon their completion, which will enable us to unlock our capital and redirect it towards new projects. In line with our regional expansion plan, Suncon continues to pursue opportunities in the ASEAN region. As the regional economy recovers from the pandemic, infrastructure projects are expected to flourish. This includes renewable energy projects, data centers, infrastructure developments, highway, rail projects, and more. In addition to India and Singapore, Suncon has ventured into Vietnam through the EPC agreement for the power plant and is also exploring potential opportunities in Indonesia. In conclusion, Suncon is well positioned to embrace a dynamic future driven by our strategic initiatives and expansion into non-conventional sectors. By capitalizing on emerging opportunities, fostering collaborations, and remaining committed to sustainable practice, we aim to deliver long-term value to our shareholders and stakeholders. Next, I will present the ESG highlights. As one of Malaysia's largest construction companies, we are committed to advancing the sustainable development agenda. To support our vision and mission, we have established our business strategy integrated with our sustainability agenda. driven by the 4 strategic thrusts of striving a low-carbon economy, encouraging inclusive growth, guaranteeing safety, and respecting ethical principles. Our goals are to enable sustainable construction, invest in a fair, safe, and inclusive workplace, ensure compliance, and embrace transparency in our business. On our MSCI ESG rating, Suncon has been upgraded to AA rating in 2022. To our best knowledge, Suncon is the only construction company in Malaysia to achieve this rating, putting us on par with international players. We are honored to have achieved such a positive recognition, and we will continue to strive for excellence in driving our sustainability agenda. In terms of our environmental performance, we are pleased to report that we are on track to meet our Suncon Future Value Goals 2030 despite a setback in our Scope 2 emissions, which recorded an increase of 61.3% from 2020 levels. The management has identified potential contributing factors and will continue to monitor the group performance while putting in place mitigating measures and strategies to ensure that the target is achieved. We are also pleased to report that there was 0 non-compliance on water discharge quality and 0 environmental incidents with severe environmental damage in year 2022. As for the social pillar, we are pleased to report that there were 0 confirmed incidents on human rights violations. We have achieved 100% engagement with our direct workers on matters related to terms of employment. Commitment to excellence is an integral component to our value creation journey. During the year, we received 0 incidents of non-compliance with regulations concerning quality of our product and services. We also conduct an annual customer satisfaction survey to gauge feedback, and this year we achieved a score of 78.8%, which is above our minimum benchmark score of 70%. Community enrichment is also one of our key focus. In 2022, we have distributed more than 2.09 million ringgit through the Jeffrey Chia Foundation and Suncon Social Club initiatives to the communities. Moving on to the governance pillar. We are pleased to report that there were 0 confirmed bribery and corruption incidents and 0 confirmed major non-compliances to all Suncon Code of Conducts in year 2022. Finally, our performance has been recognized with several local and international awards during the year, underscoring our commitment to excellence in operational, financial, and responsible governance. This brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you.